Structures in C are used to create custom data types and abstract data structures. A structure is defined using the struct keyword followed by an optional name and curly braces. Let's create a structure to store the information about a file. A structure can have several members and these members can be of any data type. For example, we can have a unique number for the file as an integer member and a character pointer for storing the file's path in our system. To use the structure, we can declare a variable along with its definition, or we can declare it later by writing struct followed by the structure's name and then the variable's name. To avoid writing struct every time, we can use the type def keyword to create an alias for our structure and name it something like myfile. This way, we can simply use myfile to refer to the original structure. Initialization can be done in different ways. We can initialize a structure with its declaration using braces and separating the values by commas. For example, we can initialize the file number to 96 and the path to something like this. Alternatively, we can use the member's name to initialize specific members by writing the member's name after a period. This way, we do not have to maintain the order. To access a structure's member or to initialize it later, we use the variable's name followed by a dot and the member's name. The dot operator is also used to get the value of the structure's member. So we can use the putAs function to display the file's path. We can also store multiple files in an array, like for keeping track of open files in the system, like this. Structures can also be nested. For example, we can create a very simplified time structure to store the creation time and the modification time of the file. We can initialize them during the structure initialization. A structure can also have a member that is a pointer to the same structure. In this case, it is useful for storing something like the parent file or folder of the file. In this case, we create a member as a pointer to the same structure and name it something like parent. Later, we can assign the parent of the file like any other member. But since this member is a pointer, we store the address of the account using the ampersand operator. To get the parent's information, we can refer to the parent member, which is a pointer, and use the dereferencing operator. Or we can use the arrow operator to directly access the parent's details. There are other features of structures like bit fields and flexible array members, which we can cover in later videos. If you are doing anything serious in C, you have to use structures. Here is the actual structure that is used to store a file's status data. You can see similar fields like inode number and mode to store permissions. There are other members which our structure did not have, like the size of the file, the number of links, etc. Also, here is the actual definition of the time structure of the C library. So that's it for structures. See you on the next video. Bye.